Hi,
I
Hi,
just
Tara.
Oh, how are you guys?
doing so great.
excited.
So I had a chance to see the film in theaters, and it was already one of my favorite musicals. So I was so excited to see it now brought to so many people. Because now I look a little less crazy when I talk about the Gospel of In the Heights. They can actually sing themselves and don't have to go to New York.
That's right. So good.
One of the overall sweeping themes of In the Heights is dreams. How does your life now emulate or differ from your childhood dreams?
Oof,
Wow.
got us digging deep.
We get real deep.
Wow.
Take
Uh,
that, Corey. Take it.
Man, that's um, I, I don't think we always talk about this, but we are our ancestors' wildest dreams as well. Um, and for me, I've always wanted to, I think, tell stories or be a part of that in some way. Always was sort of connected to that sort of like ancient sort of griot tradition, but also just always wanted to, reflect, you know what I mean? And I'm just always was like a thinker, and like, so to be able to for this now to be my life, I pinch myself every day. I'm so thankful and I'm blessed, and I pray, and I give it away every day because I'm living my dream, and so many of us, and it also doesn't matter, how grand people think that dream is, or how little that dream might be. Whatever it is still important and still valuable. And I took that from this movie, because you see these characters who are all dreaming in their own little way. Some of them want to get away, some of them want to stay home, some of them, are battling what's going on inside, imposter syndrome, all of those things we all face every day. And so it's just a blessing to be able to see, to be able to tell that story. I'm living my dream. I'm living my dream every day, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, and I'm thankful for every minute of it.
Yes. Amen. I second that. I second that.
Did you always dream, Leslie, of being an actress?
Yeah. I mean, I just always, just from a young age, dreamt of performing. I love the feeling, again, very similar to Corey, of just capturing an emotion, like putting lightning in a bottle, and like seeing what that does, to people. Like when you can emote something that someone else needs, whether it's a room of 4 people or like 400 people. And I again feel so blessed to be able to do that. And in our movie, we get to unpack a lot about what comes with dreaming. And Anthony's character Usnavi says, it's not a shiny diamond. Your dream is not always a shiny diamond. Sometimes it's rough. And we don't talk about that part a lot. We always see the result. We always see, especially in our industry, people, we over glorify people over glorify what we get to do, but we don't get to glorify the beautiful process that has a lot of ups and downs. And definitely in this project, we went through a lot of those things, and just the preparation, we enjoyed every second of it because we knew we were doing something so important. But we put our hearts and our souls on the line, in the same way, in a way that, was challenging. And so I'm blessed that I get to, through my dream, get to develop like my character and my own, like, just reflect on like what's going on inside of me, and then put it into my work at the same time, and give it away to other people that might feel the same way, and get to enjoy and take something away from what I have to offer in art. So yeah, it's a blessing.
You talked a little bit about the struggle, like people not seeing the struggle that you go through to get to these points, to get to your dreams. What advice helped you along the way to keep hope, to keep working on your dreams, to keep pushing?
No.
I mean, I feel like the best advice that I've gotten and that I live by is respecting your timeline. respecting and enjoying your own personal
Mm.
pace through life.
Mm.
Because I feel like we oftentimes are so busy comparing ourselves to people around us and comparing like what other people have achieved versus what I have achieved, or if I'm better or worse and in a position in my life. And that's an energy block. And so when you learn to enjoy the pacing of your life,
Mm.
then you can achieve anything, because the dreams and the accomplishments that we have in life come at the perfect time. They come in the moment that they're supposed to come. They come when you're ready.
Yeah.
And I feel like, it's a perfect example. Like this for me, I had been wanting to play Vanessa in the Heights since I was 17.
Mhm.
And I never would have imagined that at 29 I would be playing Vanessa. Like I would have thought at 17 I was like, I'm ready now. And at 29 I'm gonna be too old, probably, was what I was thinking. And now I'm 30 and I'm like, I'm a baby. Like I have my life ahead of me.
Yeah.
Like I have so many things that I still want to do and I still want to accomplish.
Mm.
And I love, understanding that you got to keep fighting for your dreams, and you got to enjoy the journey that you've been given and the timing that you've been given.
I love that.
Mm.
I love that, Melissa.
So much.
Corey, what about you? What advice helped get you through those rough times when you were chasing that dream?
I think a lot of it has been to keep going, and when people say never give up, that's what they're talking about. It's like you have to keep going through the mess, through the ugly, through the good, through the bad. You can't stop and sort of, you have to take the time you need to celebrate when something great happens, but you also have to continue through that and push through that and just keep going, because at the end of the day, if you don't, you never know what's on the other side of that door. And if Nina didn't go back to Stanford, she would never realize that with that particular, or maybe she would, but you have to keep going. You just have to chase it. And I mean, there's been so many times we hear no all the time. It's actors, it's artists, in life. It doesn't even matter if you're an artist. We all hear no. And we have to find ways to take that no and turn it into a yes for yourself, to remind you to, like, that no empowers me. Because if you tell me no now, I already know where I'm going. I'm already a few steps ahead of you. You know what I mean? And so it's like, you just, again, we don't know what the end result is going to be, but I do know that the journey is worth the ride. So keep going. As hard as it is, as challenging as it is, that's what's going to make it beautiful.
Yeah. I'll piggyback on that and just say, just real quick, don't let the fear of a no or of a failure paralyze you. I've learned that, don't let that stop you in your path. I'll let you take it away. I didn't want to interrupt your question. I know we got.
No, I was just gonna say, you guys like fired me up. I feel like I had a sermon now. I'm ready to go come to work.
Right.
That's right.
Thank you so much for chatting with me. And we're going to go see In the Heights in theaters and also on HBO Max. But more importantly, in theaters, you get the full big screen experience.
That's right.
Good.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's so nice to meet you.
You too. Thanks, guys.